What's good, everybody? It's NASA bringing you my favorite first-person shooter game of all time, Homefront. The best first-person shooter of all time, Homefront. Now, I wish this game had a dedicated community of like 500 players that just constantly played still to this day, that you could just always get on in game. But unfortunately, the community is really around maybe like 40 to 50 players. Usually there's like 20 to 30 people on at a time in one server, or mixed amongst like 2 or 3 servers, so they're never really full. And it's very unfortunate because I think this game tried to do a lot and did a lot well, but came out at just a very bad time. I think Call of Duty was at its prime when this game came out, and it just really just gave it no chance. For example, it's like any basketball player who played at the same time as Michael Jordan. It doesn't matter how good they were, they just weren't winning a ring because Jordan was in the league. So that's just how it is, you know. It's unfortunate timing, you know. They played in the wrong era. You know, this game came out in the wrong era of shooters, and it just, you know, it just didn't get, you know, picked up on or accepted like it probably should have been. But nonetheless, for those who did play it, like myself, they were able to enjoy a great, massively multiplayer first-person shooter. I say massively, it's only 32 players, but 32 players is a very nice, solid number for playing a game online, especially on console, which it was, with dedicated servers, which it had. And on PC, it's still 32 players, but the maps are not gigantically large like Battlefield maps, so the 32 players play very well. The way the spawn system is set up, which is one of my favorite things about it, and the left to right layout of the flags instead of up and down, makes the game play very fast. Lots of action. You can go to multiple flags. You're not restricted to playing domination or conquest with 3 flags where it ends up really being king of the hill, because by default one team has A, one team has C, and then you guys just fight for B the whole game. So it actually is a conquest match where you're playing, you know, for the objectives and not just one. You're going to A, you're going to B, and you're going to C. And it's an equal chance for each team to grab all 3 flags, you know, at any point in time. And it just had a lot of stuff that just, you know, they were like too innovative at the time. You know, they brought a lot of stuff that eventually got taken by other games. A lot of stuff from Homefront got taken and picked up by Call of Duty. Most of that stuff was in Modern Warfare 3. Some of it carried on over to Black Ops 2, I believe. I can't really think of everything. Like the cluster bomb, for example, is in Battlefield Black Ops 2. But I don't want to go over the list because I've made several videos where I've mentioned everything that, you know, games have taken from this game, features and ideas. And of course it used stuff from other games as well. Like it has perks like Call of Duty, and it has what else does it have besides perks? Really, that's about it. I mean, they really didn't take much. A lot of people say it's like Battlefield, but this game actually isn't really like Battlefield at all, besides the vehicles, I guess, if you want to call it, you know, say it's like Battlefield, but they don't spawn on the map, you got to earn them. So I mean, this game is not really like Battlefield. That's what I think I liked about it so much, because it was so unique and different, but great. I mean, the game was great. If you honestly didn't give it the time of day to play the game and enjoy it, you really missed out on a great game, because great games don't come out very often, as we all know. You know, for the most part, people play 1 or 2 shooters, and that's it. But there are other games that come out that are very good, that people are just not willing to say, like, you know, I'm gonna stop playing this game that I like, and I'm gonna try a new game out. Instead, it's just like, I like this, I'm only gonna like this, and I'm never gonna do anything else. You know, it's like those people who go to a restaurant and they only order 1 meal and that's it. Like every time they go out to eat, like I'm eating this. Oh, why don't you try something else? No, this is my favorite food. I'm just getting this. Like, yo, but they make this real good. No. All I want is this. And that's exactly how it is. Once some people find their game, no matter what other people come up with, they just don't want to give it up. They don't want to play something else. They want to stick with the game they like, and that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But anyway, Homefront is supposed to be having a sequel come out sometime next year. Hopefully, unless it got pushed back or it gets delayed. But the whole THQ situation did not impact the game as far as what they were saying. They said the game is in development just as it always has been. The only thing that changed is it may come out at a later date than it was intended to come out. But they're still working on it. They still plan on bringing the game out. And the date was 2014. So hopefully Homefront 2 comes out next year. And that'll probably be my most anticipated game of all time. Because I really didn't anticipate Homefront. You know, I heard about it. I heard it was by the guys who made Frontlines Fuel of War, and I enjoyed that game, so I picked it up off of that. But now I'm like really looking forward to Homefront 2. And that will be the game that will, I hope they don't ruin the franchise. I really hope they stick to their guns and make it a Homefront 2 sequel. And I don't want it to feel like Battlefield. I don't want it to feel like Call of Duty. I want it to feel like Homefront 2. And that's my hopes for the sequel to this game. I hope the series continues and they make a Homefront 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how good and how great I think this game is. And if you guys didn't try, like I said, it's unfortunate. But if you do have a PC, you can still play it. There's like a server or two being run. And I'd say it's definitely worth it if you could find a game for like 10 bucks maybe. But because it is kind of old, nowadays. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Homefront, the most underrated game of all time. Peace. I'm out. New York, stand up.